We're back. We're back in Valhalla proper. So that's fascinating. And apparently that's the tower that Builder is building, and he's really advancing. So there's that. It's Friday, by the way, so hopefully you've all had a good week so far, and it will close down quickly and with little hassle. Oh, it looks like this island, either it has no fast travel points or we unlocked none. I think if we'd only unlocked none, I think they should be visible. So I guess it has none. So I guess let's go down there and find out what is going on there and continue our Valhalla side questing. And that way finish this area, because we kind of want to finish it, at least the interesting parts, completely. That reminds me, where was the... There's a cairn over there that I think we haven't done yet. I thought we did one yesterday. Didn't we do that one? Well, I guess... Oops. I guess we'll go over there then and check this out. Doesn't really indicate anything is done. I guess let's go down and then take whatever stairs they offer us or whatever. La la la. La la la. Okay. You. Come on. Yes, that's what I wanted. Go up on that side. Interesting. I don't quite get what this is for. Like, why is there one slidey surface with stairs effectively right next to it? Let's hope that this is an easy one too.
Our work is done, and daylight remains. We have earned a drink for our troubles, I think. What say you, brothers?
A drink, aye! To drown our creation in praise. A world fashioned anew from old flesh.
Do you recall the size of old Ymir when we began our work? A corpse as tall as the day is long, spanning the abyss Genunga gap.
Oh yes, oh yes. His pliant flesh, by which we made the fertile soils of the earth.
And from his blood came oceans and the seas. I remember well.
For hills and mountains we piled his bones.
From his beard came trees, from his hair the grass.
His domed skull we opened, for the blue heavens above, crowded by clouds of brain matter.
A new world made from an old life ended. Skål, brothers! I raise my horn to you both.
Brother Odin, you are silent. Is something wrong? Is our work not worthy of praise?
That was interesting. I think I'm really good at this. Or rather, I might not have the patience for this. I wonder if that's is it also tilted? Okay, maybe we can just place this on the ground here and stack everything on top of it. And it's doing this random horrible controls thing again. Sort of working. Nope. No. Oh, I was so... Okay, and now we need to reset. Hello? Someone fell off. Does that not count? Okay, let's interact with this again. I would be kind of sad to miss the skill points. Ah, this looks a lot more stable than before. puzzle are kind of... I don't know, I don't really like them. Just too finicky for my tastes. Like just these rock puzzles. These cans. I mean, I guess they're a nice mix-up. You know, as long as they don't come back in the next game. That down there kind of looks like a tennis court or something. Whoops. No. Ooh. Ooh, that cost us 2/3 of our health. Who are you?
Harvey! You coward! Come fight me! Face me! Harvey!
What is it?
Harvey, you must let me through!
Why? What do you want with the Well of Helheimer?
To return to my wife. I don't know. Our village was destroyed. I died with my axe. She did not.
Good warrior. Helheimer is no place you want to be. I've given you the honor of joining my warriors. Do not be fickle.
If it were your love, you would move the 9 realms to reunite with her. You care not for us warriors. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, fulfill my wish. If you win, send me to hell because I'm an unfit warrior.
That is an unfair fight. I cannot win, and you cannot survive.
Who am I to trick a trickster? Come, Harvey. Are you a prick and a coward? Grant my wish, you soft cock!
Do we want to fight?
Friend, even if rejoined, it will not be as you were. Helheimer makes shadows of us all. Your beloved would be ash in your arms.
I miss her, Harvey. I miss how she'd weave flowers in my hair. I miss her crooked front teeth.
Then take that memory with you. Hold it as an ember against your chest until Ragnarok. At the end of all things, you will see her.
Thank you. You have earned your title as wise. I will fight in your honor and keep your name clean in my mouth.
Again, like this idea with
Pleased with yourself.
kind of wondering, you know, what the idea with all these soldier stories really is. It seems kind of going in the right direction. Yes, okay. With these soldier stories, it's like, yeah, it's, you know, it's just basically a Viking myth played out in real. And that kind of makes it weird, because, you know, what are we in here? Are we in like yet another simulation? Are we reinterpreting Odin's memories as ourselves? It's kind of hard to tell. And that kind of makes it, you know, odd. Like in Odyssey, it made sense because basically we met Alethea and we're told, okay, here, this is a simulation, a test. But here we never really got such an explanation, you know. This is much more magical. And really the only way any of this makes sense is if you see it as a hallucination or an interpretation. And I mean, it is an hallucination, but, you know. I mean, then, you know, why would it be worth exploring this if it was just an hallucination? So there has to be something else in there. Note for Njord, former husband. I return today to the icy embrace of our snow-covered kingdom. You think us harsh and frigid, but our inner fire burns all the brighter against the cold. You are a cool fish in warm water, and despite a pair of feet that know no equal, you do not meet our measure of manhood. Skadi, mistress of the frozen mountains. Okay, so I guess he finally has his peace and quiet. The question is, did her ship run ashore? Or what does this mean? So this is basically the finisher for that story we did last stream. But this also makes no sense. Like, why would she just pin her answer to a broken ship? So, from that point of view, it makes no sense. And if this is her ship with which she planned to return, then that means she's dead or something. But then, why do we have no bodies and none of the, you know, those weird plants that they turn into instead of bodies or anything like that? Or is this from an earlier encounter? Or did they fight or what? Well, there's so many broken ships here. I mean, let's see if this house has any clues. But a lot of this place right now to me seems, you know, just gratuitous. You know, how can we use assets we have to make a mysterious and, you know, obtuse world? Love letter to Skadi. Skadi, my majestic mistress, will you not stay? We may be as different as Nod and Dagger, but we burn brighter than both. You are the saltiest dish of lutefisk that I tasted, and life will be a poor feast without you. So the guy we met who said, oh no, I don't want to meet her family or something, he also goes, why don't you stay with me? Again, note the good game design thing. They put some loot here that's automatically marked on your map and send you, and you know, that way drive you to go over here. And then put some story there that you discover on your way. But yeah, why are the broken ships here? Or is this just... I guess Njord is supposed to be... You know, they said, you know, he keeps the ships safe. So, two options. Either these are ships he took down that tried to invade Asgard, or this is like a river chain where they just, you know, took a bunch of ships, maybe old, you know, broken ships, and kind of sank them there intentionally to make it impossible to pass. What did it say for focus just now? We see Asgard there, I guess. It's a bit snowy over there all of a sudden. Is this Jotunheim? Fluid transition, really. Okay, there are these people.
I must be careful now.
Trollton. I guess this is where we do our... Oh. This is where we do our pick them off thing. Damn it. So much for stealth. Oh, but we got him. I think I just got an achievement, or I pushed a wrong button. It said, it just showed me screenshot saved. I think they know I'm here. Yes, they do. How many times do I miss you? Where'd the other one go? Over there, okay. I have one arrow left. That's not good. I think there are a few more of them running around here. Problem being, I don't think I'm getting my arrows back here. So I might have to do the rest a little louder than usual. Got some arrows. Well, one arrow. Is this a destructible wall? Yes. Okay, so that's what they look here. Interesting. Why don't these dudes have arrows for me? It's a bit annoying. I want arrows. Little arrows, little arrows, little arrows everywhere. Okay. Got my arrow back at least. Before he disappeared. I mean, I guess it's cool that they have the stuff they had in Norway. Like that they can reuse the assets from Norway a little bit by having Jotunheim related places be snowy as well. Okay, no free arrows there. I don't know if that was an arrow of mine that went wild, but I picked up there. Or if the randomizer is just not generous. Looks more like the latter. Quick. Get him. Whew. Okay, I guess let's go to the underground section then and see what that does. And where are we right now? We're here, okay. So, go down there and see if there's anything useful here. Seems blocked from the other side, so that might be the exit. Oh, got an arrow back. Again, nice. And another tear stone. To how many tear stones are we now? $19. What was it, 20 or 30 that we needed? I guess somewhere up there. Seems like there's something over there. Okay. And if we go up there, there is someone guarding this. So let's see if we can wait. Yeah, he turns around. That's nice. Oh, really? Do we need to go down there? Whoops. No, no. We're never gonna get to a useful number of... arrows this way, especially if we miss. And now better hurry up before our arrows disappear. We got one arrow back. Not sure if we get the one that went wide. Doesn't look like it, nope. There's something under the ground, but I don't actually... Well, maybe there's a way to go up. Guess we just found another one of the arrows that missed. You won't. Bloody hell. I want into the middle. I don't want to jump on the... Really, the traversal in this game kind of needs some work. I mean, you know, it's better than any non-Assassin's Creed game, but for an Assassin's Creed game, it's a good step back from what we had in Odyssey. Where the heck are we and what is this good for? Oh, I guess we're supposed to go to the top of the tower. 21 meters, yeah, I guess it's the... There's another tier up there. And I think that's where we came up from earlier. So how are we supposed to get higher up? That's back where we were earlier. Oh wait, I think I see something. So there, yeah, there's a path that is not iced. Okay. Good. get down there again? I think those are just bushes. No leaping of faith here, I think. Wait, what does it offer me when I say focus? Ah, it looks at the tower. Good lord. You see that like a pixel from that gap? Kind of wondering if they put that there intentionally. You know, either to just make you scared and not actually make you drop because the distance is just a little bit shorter. Or just out of sheer meanness. 51 meters down. Question is there some other spot down there where we can go that I missed the first time around? Doesn't really look like it. I think this is supposed to be one way. By the way, there was an update to Assassin's Creed Valhalla yesterday. Late yesterday, so if you're looking for some bugs to be fixed or something, a lot of them have been fixed. I didn't see anything about the Order of the Ancients though. And keep in mind that there are some entries in there that are marked as spoilers that you might not want to read, and also even the ones that aren't spoilers, you know, can be light, you know, light revelations that you might not really want to see. Don't come whining to me if you get spoiled by something in there. Alright, let's go down there on this side again. Oh, okay, this we totally missed. Yes. Okay, how do we... Ah, it's a destructible wall again. No, I didn't want to. I just want to get on that ledge. Alright, that looks like we've opened the blocked passage we saw earlier. Good, good. Oh, and there's a letter. Hold fast, another wave will soon break. Till then, destroy peace, sow terror, create chaos. So I guess that's also from the Jotun? Or maybe it's Loki calling them in. There's an explodey thing. Oh. And I didn't see that up there. Hello, physics simulation? Yeah, you seem to be asleep. The explodey thing has respawned. Alright. We're getting really wealthy here. But yeah, a lot of Asgard feels like we don't have the time to make proper ISO assets. Make something just with a few extra ice things. Can't I get on this ledge? Ah, maybe I can. Still fascinated by this bug with the floating. With the floating explodey jars. Also fascinated by being unable to get on any of those ledges. Can we burn away the ice somehow? That might not have been the smartest idea. Okay, I guess there's... You can see something up there. Let's see if we see anything here. Not really. But at least, I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else down here. I think not. So let's get back up there. Yeah. Works for me. I guess we're done here. And we used a bunch of arrows, but hey, it's fine. And apparently we walked right past some sort of mystery / mission. So what's this all about?
Oh, Dumbler. Who shut you up in here? You should be free.
Talking cow, I am sad, I am hungry. It has been so long.
Nothing less than a god could confine this ancient creature against her will. Was it the trickster? Or some other menace? Or do I imagine ill omens where none exist?
That's again kind of a weird mission. Like, did the Isu really have smart cows, or is this an... Did they really have smart cows, or is this an analogy for like some older or bigger being being trapped? Or what is this about? What are you doing?
It was simple thirst that drove this primeval creature. Even the gods are subject to common needs. Slake your thirst, man-maker. May you bring forth new things to amaze us all.
Okay, hop hop. Sure, if you want to do that. Is this supposed to be a happy victory hop or something? Something about it seems wrong, like the curve or something. Like the bending of the knee seems okay, but then the hop after it seems, I guess it's too strong. Or I don't know. Feels badly animated, but at least now you can lick icicles to your heart's content. That's not a euphemism. Is there anything up there? Hello, hello, is there anything up there? Help me sing my song. Doesn't seem to be. Somehow we're totally focused on that tower or something.
This area is off limits.
That's also where the generic message hurts a little. Like, you're Odin, why would this area be off limits to you? You know? You know, this should be more, you know, like this area is heavily guarded or something would make more sense. Like, they should have turned off certain phrases here. Like, you know, this is your place. Wolves, again. Also, of course, the idea that we get leather and other riches here. That we then can take back into the real world. And why are the wolves not stopping to howl? Now they do. No, they didn't. Like, are there more of them, or is this a bug? Okay, so how do we get up there? I'm not sure. Ah, this might actually be climbable. Promising. Ah, yes. I think now we've got it, because if we can get on this one, then we can use the rope to get on the other one, and then we can get our riches. Or Emir tier. Why are there still wolves howling? Didn't we kill them all? I hope they just made the sound local to this area. And it will stop, and it's not like a sound that didn't get removed from the queue and will now keep playing until I reload the game. Huh. Nice little house. Anything useful in here? Yes. There is the tier. Odin must be, I'm not sure if people like Odin much. Oh, what's this? Letter for Thor, husband to my mother. They call thee Lord of Lightning, but you are nothing near so swift, no more nimble than a boar, and quick like a brown bear in winter. Do you dare treetop challenge? Can you dance on air and branch, as I flew across Hringhorni's oars before it fell to funeral flames? Ulver. Okay. Treetop challenge. That seems like something you'd find on TikTok or something. Or on, you know, social media in general. I'm doing the treetop challenge. Okay, not sure I see anything here. So I don't know what this treetop challenge would entail. That looks suspiciously like another wolf. Convenient that the ghost wolves become Why do we always dodge past everyone? Seriously. I wish there was a short dodge or something. Or rather, I just wish, you know, dodges were a bit shorter. You know, there's a difference between, you know, turning away and stepping around someone and charging forward and doing a whole combat roll. But this game doesn't let me express that. Maybe I'm imagining hand-to-hand combat being easier than it is. Seriously. Let's just climb up here and see. I think this is actually intended to be mostly walkable. Now it's 64 meters down. Oh, great. Maybe over there? 43 meters. Meters on this level. Okay, so that seems like, yeah. It seems like it might be in there somewhere, and we can get there if we just go around long enough. Oh, it might be in that house there. That's a cool house. I mean, it sucks to get the mail every morning if you have to climb here. I guess they have the ladder to the proper level. Oh, I guess that works then. It's still, you know, like, imagine you get a parcel delivery and you have to carry it down this ladder every time. Not quite what you wish for. Alright, I think that's the tower, right? So we have to get these tier stones. Let's see, this one needs 30, so we're not yet done with the tier stones. 24, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see only 9 on the map. That can't be good. Alright, I guess we can go over there. Not sure if going on top of a mountain was a good idea. But hey, we will see. Is this... Okay, I guess we can make a try at that one as well. Give this one a marker as well, so it's a little more obvious which direction we're heading for ourselves. Alright, give me a second. I wonder how much story there will be left here. I've tried to, since most other people just finished Asgard in one go, and I kind of had a feeling that I you know, I just didn't feel Asgard at the time. Pushing the wrong buttons. All my fault this time. But anyway. Oh, I guess there would have been another spot where we could have jumped down. Oh well. I guess we have limited self-healing. Alright, haven't we done this one already? Oh, we actually got 2 hunter arrows. Oh, that could have been bad. Didn't see you over there. I see you over there. All right. At least we got our arrow back. It's kind of fascinating how these dudes turn into plants. Warlord's log. Aesir runes are powerful but flawed. Flaws we could turn to our advantage. Learn what you can from the dwarves. They guard their secrets jealously but may open to bribery. The limits of Vanir magic are still unknown. Poisoning their alliance with the Aesir remains our best strategy. You know what I just realized? This all kind of feels like you know the old Arthur C. Clarke, I think it is, phrase, or at least it's attributed to him a lot of times, that sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Now, what if we know that the Isu made humans and kind of transferred some of their personality and knowledge into them. So what if Javi, or whoever we're playing here, is one of those humans? You know, who was left behind after the Isu had disappeared. And maybe the memory transferal hadn't worked quite, or you know, still is taking a while to take hold or something like that. And so what's going on is that we have humans that have a vague memory, or maybe even records, maybe even just records and not even the genetic memory of things that the Isu did, calling that magic. And basically they don't know what they're doing either. Like Javi here is not actually Odin. Javi is just a human that has kind of taken over the job. Know what I'm thinking? And so basically what this would be saying is, you know, that explains why this is also primitive. There are leftovers of Isu, you know, civilization that they're living in, you know, because like their people died. But they're not actually really Isu. That would actually be an interesting approach that would let the developers have, you know, like, save a lot on dedicated Isu world building and things, and just, you know, explain anything that seems atavistic in a few years away with, well, that knowledge got lost by the humans, you know. If you just never meet a full-blown alien from the future. Or if you do, then maybe they're just, you know, enemies that you meet for a short moment, so the opportunity for something to go totally unrealistic is very, very, very small. That would actually be a pretty cool way of, you know, doing it. Also, of course, would be a neat game development trick, because it means you can save on having to build an entire Isu civilization's assets. You can kind of, you can design an Isu civilization if you want to, as like the blueprint. You know, and then go, okay, put little elements of this into the world we have. But, you know, 3 generations down or something. Oh. That's a nice rock that apparently has a gap at the bottom. Alright, let's see if we can find... Oh, it's still farther up. Okay, but let's... We don't need to crouch. Let's take the stairs. That crouch looked a bit like, ooh, my feet feel so horrible after this landing. Is this where the battle was? Oh, cool. Full on arrows and rations. Let's see how long that will last. Alright. I'm not sure, you know, that I believe that's where they're going. For the simple reason that I would expect them to have dropped more hints about something like that.
Easy now. Something's not right.
Oh, yep. Of course. I guess
Need to be careful here.
Yeah. Let's just throw that over there somewhere. Can I get any of these plants? No. Scrap of Loki's handwriting may sustain you, my son, and buy favor. Okay, so
Smells like a trap.
again. You left a torch here, didn't we? I guess they despawned it for us. How kind? Ah, here's a second cave. Oh, so maybe he gave... Maybe he was talking about the loot. So this is here, so he can buy help and food, maybe. Got all of these, that's nice. So let's see how much we have left. And I guess that explains why there were all these plants out here. I should probably check, where is this? Where are we? Okay, here. So we should remember that spot if we ever need to go. Sorry. If we ever need to go and get more arrows or healing. Okay, so how many of these do we have now? Did we get it? It feels like we got a few more than were on the map. No, it's still only 26, not 30. So we're at, and I still see only 29, okay. Huh. So that altar seems to basically be the completest thing. Grab all the tears that you can find. Makes sense, I suppose. Just for, you know, like in other spots you can get stuff, and this is for, I don't know what you get, 1 or 2 extra skill points, I guess. So they kind of want to reward people who explore the entire map. This is such an inconvenient location. Like, yes, it makes for a cool image at the start when you spawn here and go... Oh, Okay, this is how the high and mighty Odin sits above everything and all. But on the other hand, it's just like, well, the first thing you do is go back here and travel down and take another loading screen. So it's, you know, less fast travel and more reasonably slow. 80 meters. 60, 58. Now it doesn't change. That's suspiciously 55. Now we can actually 3 to 40. So somewhere up there. 38. And now it goes going down. So it's somewhere right above us. But how do we get up there? That seems to be a rope or something that we could use to get across. So I guess the problem has been reframed to how do we get up there. Let's see how far up this will let us get. Pretty damn far up. I can tell you that much. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Oh, and that's the tree. Can't actually get up there. Okay, oh, but this looks promising. At worst, it might mean that we could jump there. But I think this is more like it. I mean, all this stuff is awfully pretty. I wonder if we can get on that, or if that just means... Nope, we can't jump on that. Let's see if this stuff here is climbable. Nope. Not. Go here. No, up. Up. Okay. Come on. There must be a way to get back up there, right? Ah. So maybe we do need to get onto that tree somehow. Let's first see how the world looks from up here while we're near. Just in case. At least we can see what it is from here, but it doesn't really look like we're supposed to be. This is way too far to jump. Unless the tree works. Not really. Alright. Bloody hell, how do we get down from here now? Can we jump into a pool? Yes. Look, we're in Asgard. I didn't expect to be in Asgard. And we don't even need to stick to the vines here. That's good. Let's see, we can climb up here. Oh, this crosses over the other one? Oh god. It does, doesn't it? So that's probably what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to slide here and then... Yeah, okay. Just in case... Oh, wrong button. 5 is... Ah, wrong button. Dropping is C, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Let's just load that quick save again. Shouldn't take too long, and I hope it's faster than us doing all this climbing back again. Titanium is a very rare upgrade material that can be found in the game's hardest territories. Use your Raven to spot them from air. Oh, no, okay. And now, whoop. Yes. We done did it. So if you remember to push the down button and not the up button, stuff like this actually works. Okay, so how do I... Oh, I guess now I can jump over there. Okay, and that's why this part is probably a little bigger. So you can... more safely land. Alright, what else do we have? Those are all lower than here, so I guess we've done our farther up thing. This is close to the tower where we'll have to go anyway. So let's first head to that tier stone. The sad thing is, once we've done all of these, we'll still be one short. So my guess is somewhere at the end of some story bit, someone will go, hey, here, have a tier stone. They're really useful. Okay. I guess we're climbing back up there after all, because the slidey thing is up there. It's interesting that Layla said last stream that, you know, Alethea felt like Isu mixed with Greek elements, because now we're kind of having Isu mixed with Asgardian elements, don't we? So it seems kind of weird that she wouldn't mention that. Alright, so how do we get to that? That's so totally unsafe. I think we almost went and did this and then got distracted because we didn't find any explodey stuff nearby. Dearest sister, with the utmost admiration that I salute your patience and grace. To bloom as you have among the loutish Aesir, a race only slightly more civilized than the vile Jotnar, is already legend among our people. Alfheim remains largely untroubled by the invasions plaguing Asgard, but then we have always been more proficient at concealment. The pain caused by your absence grows more acute each day, and I fear I may waste away from sorrow. Write me soon that I may at least feed on your words. That's interesting. I think we've read this before, but it feels like it's here's the explodey stuff. Doesn't seem safe. But I mean, that's interesting that, you know, like, these seem to be considered primitives among the Isu, if they're really Isu. Which makes sense, you know, because this feels like the most primitive Isu area. So maybe this is kind of like just a colony that, you know, is more warriors than technical people. And has been, you know, lost for a while or something. You know, something like that. So I mean, this makes a little bit of sense. I'm really curious whether, you know, we'll get, you know, enough explanation, or if this is supposed to be the explanation, but like, it would be nice if they at least mentioned something about how the Asgard relate to the rest of the Isu. Okay, let's just see. I think we're at 27 or 28 still, right? No hope to to be full. 28 at least. At least there's that. So I guess we're going to... Oh, let's just spend a few skill points just in case we get into trouble again. Fire resistance. Alright, we had some spots somewhere where we wanted to unlock some skills, I think. Parry damage. We already got that one. Okay. Could go for Stomp. Perfect attack. Perfect attack sounds like something I might do accidentally, which might actually be good. Warrior takedown. That's the opposite of stealth. Well, I guess let's just spec into these heavy resistance. Now we have one extra point left if we want it. Stomp seems like a fun ability, but hopefully something I not really have to use. Oh, we can unlock Sprint Bash? Of course, that's nice. I think that was the one we were going for originally. Now I remember, luckily that was only 1 point away. So I think we're pretty good. We have, I think most of the abilities we have are kind of, we don't have yet, are ones that don't necessarily fit with the playstyle, so that's why I just saved them. So I guess I could just, you know, grab all the wolf abilities that are left over now randomly and see what happens. Do we have any abilities? I guess the growing exterior level 2 that we found hadn't showed up yet. Okay, so nothing really new. So I guess now we'll go to that duder. I'm just assuming that we have the opportunity to head to, what's his name, to the builder later. Actually, but I guess since this is a mountain, we have to find the entrance by going over the mountain. Come on, you can run. I know you can. What's this? Go in there yet? Oh, I think that might actually be 31 meters down. Yeah, that sounds like it's actually where we want to go. Oh, a cat's footfall when I hear one. Bring it here.
I found everything you asked for. How soon can you finish this unbreakable cord?
As soon as it wants to be made. You cannot rush this kind of magic. It flows with a speed all its own.
Find me as soon as it's ready.
By the way, after we spoke of the Hugger, a cousin came by with his own spirit tale. I don't trust coincidence, so this one's free.
What did he say?
He told me his sister's husband Borin drank a mead brewed in Jotunheim, and it sent his Hugger into a goat.
The spirit of a dwarf in the body of a goat?
Stranger still, his sister didn't even notice.
Heavy!
Don't drag me into this.
The tower is nearly finished. Do not fret. The final hours are ticking down.
Not fast enough. I feel the jaws of a trap closing upon me.
Knowing you're in a trap is the first step to avoiding it.
Dune fan.
Care if I'm married off to this builder, do you?
I think in this way we're playing Javi. Javi is a little more arrogant, I think. So we might actually go with there will be no marriage.
Have no fear, Freya. Whatever things transpire today, you marrying the builder will not be among them.
At least have the sense to admit you betrayed my trust.
I was wrong to use you like that. I'll confront the builder and pry the truth out of him.
A limp apology, but it will suffice for now. Once the builder is dealt with, turn your spear on Loki. Every chance he had, he dug us deeper into this mess.
If Loki is up to something, I'll see to it that he's punished. Blood oath be damned.
Whoops, lip synced it. Just went away there. So I guess we're betraying Loki now. Alright, where are we going? Examine the builder's tower, okay. Oh, but yeah, the story the dwarf told us, that someone's soul was sent into a goat using Jotun magic. That sounds like it's, you know, like it's part of what we need, you know, for the whole Isu in humans story. But so basically my guess is that Valhalla basically tries to explain. Oh, there's another one. Then I think we might have unlocked all of them now, don't we? We were 28. Yep. Okay, so let's see where that one is. 92 meters up. Huh. You know, so that might explain the genetic memory that the Templars and the Assassins have been exploring from the start. If that's just, you know, the humans and the seriously, you're sending me down there again. You know, if it's simply, you know, an Isu backup in human genetic code. Oh, I saw a platform up there. Kind of worried. 27 meters up. Yeah. Let's see if we can get up there. But anyway, yeah, so maybe we know now why this exists. You know, maybe it wasn't something the Isu actually had as an ability. It was just something they put into us. And so maybe our next step is basically trying to make them trying to prevent them from taking over humans might be the next step. And so maybe the bleeding effect, you know, isn't actually like this. Basically retroactively explains the bleeding effect. If the idea is that the Isu consciousness takes over eventually, then by living through the memories, maybe that's how you kind of trigger it. Letter from Ivaldi's son. Father, your journals have been most helpful in our work. Frosty has made great advances in runecraft, binding enchantments of greater strength and durability. Do leave more lore scattered and hidden from jealous eyes. May they find their way to able hands. Do not despair or lose faith in the great work. You are far from home, but close to our hearts. Okay. So does that mean Ivaldi is actually undercover and trying to also do something, maybe even helping the builder? It's also a cool animation that she kind of like turns on the spot and dives. Alright, so let's grab that one and the skill points here, and then I think we have all of Asgard. Then we can use the last hour of our stream to have some fun following this builder story. Although I guess... Okay, so here is where the entrance is. Although I guess... closer to that? No, we can't. There's no fast travel here. Though I guess given we yesterday saw that door with the runes, there will probably be a few more fetch quests. Unless there is... I mean, we only saw this one door, I think. So maybe that was just one locked door. So maybe that was just, you know, like, story progression lock. In which case this might be done fast, quickly. Actually not a shortcut. He's really close to finishing this thing. these echoes. Guess we'll climb this before our health goes down to half. Stairs. You can run over there. Well, swim. Okay. Last tier stone, and then we have to get up to the platform. Let's not get too close to him, lest we start some story progression somehow. Oh, that was the one that seemed to be underwater or something. Maybe that was the one behind the door. That's why we didn't find it.
Cautious around here.
There's something down there. Something green like a person. Doesn't the dive button do anything? Too close to the surface or what? Ah. There are tracks or something. Right, this was the door, right? So that was the blue things. This is the rune.
We will attack on sight here.
What's this? Just said interact. That doesn't sound good. Looks like I could interact with it, but I don't think I got a prompt. Okay, so I guess that last tier stone is story locked. So we probably have to go and do that now. Let's do a little quick save just in case. What are all these interact things here? Oh, are those the tracks? Okay, so I guess the idea was we follow them here. Huh. I wonder if this will come back. Or if we just broke the story. And I guess now we're going to be angry with you.
Like what you see, quite the tower.
Speak to the builder. Is there anything else around that we might want to read or so lore-wise first? This doesn't look like a tower, it looks more like a boss fight arena. Or as a, what is it called, foothold? If there are other Jotun below. Wait, what's this? We actually see a Jotun in the mountain. Is this the spot we've been already? Aha! I think we found the way in. This looks like... Is this the same one we found? This looks a lot like the one we already found. Yeah, okay. We've already looted it. And there's another... The deviance of the second rune is a binding. When used with the 14th, the true name is revealed to seal the enchantment. Whatever that might mean. This looks a bit like he's a test subject. I think I said that before, but... So I wonder if he's, you know, just a test subject. So if it's, you know, if he kept someone to prove that this would, you know, destroy the Jotun. Or if he's, you know, a template to decide who gets to go through and who doesn't. You know, and he kind of wants to build a wall that lets the... You know, gives the Jotun a protected space while invading Asgard. I guess we'll see now.
My best work, but it has a certain glow. Now then, where's my queen?
You're finished? The tower is functional.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wet.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, Where is Freya? I'm tired of waiting.
Outside help. Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey. Hail, Builder. We bring you your bride.
Freya, my beloved.
Hmm.
Why
She's
does
not
she
feeling
behave
it.
so wickedly?
Is this where we make a decision whether we actually marry her off or not? This is just where we get to be rude to him if we want to. I should have picked
Freya
3.
is so excited that she has refused.
No, no, no.
So the marriage is consummated.
No.
I'm pleased, but somewhat surprised since this unwilling union was thrust upon her sight unseen.
Once she saw this tower, a testament to your strength, she knew you had to be a great man indeed.
I
Enough
don't
chatter.
like this story.
We have upheld our end of the bargain. Will you finish your work?
I'm sorry.
I'm tempted to.
I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral?
I don't. This is. So I guess we need to lure him into thinking she's really interested. When someone from the Pantheon smiles wickedly, I have a theory. Yeah. Ugh, I don't like this part of the story at all. It's just icky. I don't know. And with this, I don't know. It just feels really bad. So I think we'll just go with the 1 answers. I think 3 is always like the she hates you, she doesn't like you, things like that answers, and so I guess we didn't do that the first time, so let's just be consistent and go.
Since hearing of
Get
your
through
offer,
this.
she hasn't closed her eyes. She fears what she might miss in the abyss of comforting sleep.
This is no dream, my love. It is all quite real. Speak and tell me you agree.
Quit stalling and kiss her, Dungmeat! Consummate your betrothal!
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite.
Doesn't quite
Delicious.
work.
Your lips are 2 pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
Nah, that won't end well.
Yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice! It's hideous!
Seductive quality.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya or my offer is withdrawn!
I'll bring myself if you don't mind.
Freya, you don't need
You have
to.
next to nothing, Esir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your winnings. And you, Havi. You implied you had a plan. I hope with all my heart this wasn't it.
Was even less.
You're no one's prize just yet. If this scheme turns sour, I will fight for you till my sinews snap and my bones break.
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama on the festering carcass of a dead pig.
Finish your work, or suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
To Helheim with him, Harvey. I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Oh, that's Loki's plan. Now he will paint a bad rune.
Tyr. Watch our guests closely. Freya, I hope we'll have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
I don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So, you don't know where he kept his supplies?
They must be nearby. He never left this area. Mostly never.
Oh, so now the underwater or the rune door. Oh, we actually get a mission objective, I guess.
What do you see, Sunan?
Where is activity south of the tower? Ah, okay. Now, I guess, yeah, we follow footsteps, find the door. So that was kind of the idea. And I guess we would have gotten a message here.
We have found the worm's lair.
Are those the builder's pets? He has strange tastes.
Ignore them. Find the paint.
Ignore them doesn't sound good.
Best not to draw attention here. Those runes. I know them. The builder's supplies must be hidden behind this door. Loki, give me a hand.
Coming. Wait. Shapeshifters.
More deception. The builder will suffer for this.
Okay.
Now let's smash that door.
Hold, Loki. We need to talk.
What is it, Harvey?
Loki? Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
Did I know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Did you invite him here?
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work. That's all.
Make this right, Loki, or the blood oath that binds me is forfeit for you and your son. Is that clear?
As a cloudless sky, High One.
More dear.
Go ahead. I'll watch your back.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best. Emir's blood! Loki! Slay these shapeshifters!
Didn't really work out with that quiet crossing.
Lord grant me strength.
Who grant him strength? That kind of seems... Ah! I think that was a There's the last one here, okay.
Is that all of them?
No. First, we need the tear stone. Okay.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
Okay, we only need one of them. But yeah, so he had Jotun helping him. And given Loki transformed himself into Freya, and those are shapeshifters as well, I wouldn't be surprised if the builder was a shapeshifter as well.
It appears we've underestimated him.
On your advice, find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his price.
I live to serve, Raven Feeder.
Yeah, this can't go well.
Our Javi returns. Stay right there, Builder. We're not finished with you.
You survived my trap. How disappointing.
Invaders from Jotunheim. We slaughtered them all.
Buri's ballsack. Can I kill him now?
We do not need this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
No, he said it before. He made it with
My
his...
hoard makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of your realm.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have every reason to kill you.
Well reasoned. They should call you the god of hindsight, all-knowing after the fact.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me. You others, go. Elhas, for protection.
And now we've probably trapped ourselves.
Godless worm, slayer of my kin.
Yeah.
Breaker, spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in.
Of course.
You thought
It did look like a boss battle area.
Their lives were
Whoa.
the price of their arrogance.
Whoa! This is not going too well. He has range. Oh.
Almost.
Oh! He has headshot vulnerability.
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them. I only wish to survive them. His head from above.
Oh. Jesus. I think I'm just face tanking this.
Your bones will form the cornerstone of a new world ruled by Jotun.
Your
Oh.
time has passed. There is no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it.
This is not going well. Okay, I guess. Luckily, we're playing this on easier.
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
Were you behind this? You dishonorable truth-tangler.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
From the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid. Oh!
You festering ballsack swollen with the foulest drippings of Ymir's
Uh-oh.
corpse.
We're
No
inside the
worth
circle.
this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
Leave him. He'll do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Hugr magic, they call it. I'll travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch over him, as one of my own kin.
Then I leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
Okay, I guess that didn't go wrong. I thought that, you know, since we were standing here and Loki was standing here, that he would, like, do something tricky and reactivate the shield or something. What's that hissing sound? Is that Thor's hammer?
I feel great.
But I wouldn't be surprised if this was a two-pronged plan. You know, if Loki, like, you know, with the reputation Loki has, it wouldn't be surprising if what is this hissing sound? I grab Thor's hammer. Well, anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if this was basically a central terminal for the Jotuns to come into Asgard now. And, you know, we just think, okay, and you know, Loki kind of double, you know, he knew that it was unlikely that the dude would win, the builder, but I sure hope this hissing sound goes away once we've teleported or something. That's a horrible sound. Doesn't sound like it. Might actually have to do a quick reload here. And, you know, he just went, okay, so now they think it's harmless because his magic disappeared. And maybe even they think it will be useful because if they can figure out how to do this magic, they can shield the entire place. And then... okay. The sound is gone. Good. Oh, and here is the offering thing. That also makes no sense. Why would a god make an offering? Oh, I guess Ymir was the giant that the Asgardians took Asgard from, right? So I guess, but it's still weird that we would make an offering to Ymir then. Alright. Well, we have 7 skill points now. So I guess we'll just quickly spec into random things. And that tree assassination damage sounds good. Stealth sounds good. Range damage sounds good. Spear we don't really use. More health sounds good. Light attack sounds okay. Melee sounds okay. Light resistance sounds okay. Wait, don't do light resistance, do more assassination damage. There. And now we're at 280. Whoa. Alright, so let's see if we can go to the gate to Jotunheim. Okay, that's up there. This place could really use more quick travel points. You know, just like one on each island. That we're not constantly swimming and running across. Okay. Thought there was a hill behind this. Never mind then. But yeah, it will be interesting. Ooh. Oops. It caught on to the bottom, but then didn't realize there was a bump nearby. And we basically bounced off the rock. That doesn't sound healthy. Yeah, it will be interesting to see whether... You know, I mean, I think, like, different from the common conception. I'm not sure whether they just make Loki here a good trickster, because he makes me doubt myself. Oh, okay. I need to go over the bridge. But anyway, so either Loki has just been made as a good trickster here and is convincing, which, you know, is good in and of itself, or they're making him more of a tragic figure here. You know, that maybe, you know, basically he had a child and we went to war with the people where his, where the mother of his child lived. And in that case, you know, maybe then he was desperate to get his child back home. And, you know, maybe then he did a few not very good decisions. And kind of tried to do it secretly because, well, Odin is a bit of a dick. And brash. So maybe not the person you trust with things like... Come on, just go straight. Wasn't Ymir a really old being whose corpse Odin used as matter to build the world? Yeah, I might be mixing up the Greek and the Viking gods. You know, because what was it? Yeah, I think the Greek, right? They fought the Titans. And then kind of became the new gods after them, right? I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it could be that. They mentioned something about Ymir before. Alright, so I guess we've left Asgard now. Oh, and that's where the story, where the dream ends and we wake up again? Or do we remember something about Jotunheim as well? That seems more like we're waking up again. But who knows? Could also just be the same load screen. I mean, you know, Odin saying, hey, I'm going to go to Jotunheim kind of seems like you know, it's a bit disappointing if we don't get to see Jotunheim after Odin saying I'm going there, but on the other hand, you know, not like tiny, it's just like I was looking forward to that right now. Before I didn't even know that would be an option, you know, so who cares? So... And on the other hand, I would be happy if... Yeah, we're just waking up. Okay. That works for me. I guess, you know, they had to end the story on something that didn't, you know, seem like an ending.
Back. Your face is bright, and your eyes seem clearer. Tell me of everything you have seen. I have been to Asgard, the seat of the gods. I saw through Odin's eyes, just as you said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as he once lived. In his body, I was myself. But I was carried by his whims. His thoughts were as known to me as my own. We were two, but we existed as one. And what have you learned? More than learned, I felt. I felt everything. His fears and doubts, his loves and passions. Incredible. What else?
I'm not sure, Valka kind of seems... I don't know if that's just, you know, because she has a priest's clothing. I think her accent is actually just Norwegian or something, is it? It's not really... Like, I'm wondering if, you know, she's, like, from somewhere else and maybe even, you know, knows stuff. You know, about the Isu and things like that.
I consorted with Loki, the trickster. We quarreled often, as siblings. But soon our fights grew dark. When he revealed he had sired a wolf cub, my rage was unbound.
Because he had hid the truth from you?
Yes, because he knew that wolves were not allowed in Asgard. He flaunted my command.
Perhaps this was the purpose of your vision. To overcome an inner fear and find forgiveness in your heart.
Maybe. But before my vision ended, I was seized by great purpose. I devised a plan, a voyage to Jotunheim. And then, I awoke.
Interesting. Was there anything else?
I heard a prophecy, warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, the end of all time. And the Nornir, they warned me of the great wolf Fenrir, and how he hungered for my blood. But there was something else. Hope. I was undaunted by the coming cataclysm.
Perhaps this aspect of your vision inspires bravery. Truly, you are touched by the gods. Was there more?
There was nothing more. Nothing of great significance. The dream is faded.
Eivor, your visions are unlike any I have encountered. Leave me now. I must think on what you have shared.
After death, we go to Valhalla, where we hunt and feast with the gods, and there are no load screens. Load screens may be required to exit and enter. Yeah, kinda like that. Okay, so yay! Been to Valhalla. I think we've read this already, but just in case. Yeah, just ingredients. Okay. So can we go back? Bring the plants to Valka. Do we have plants for her? And do we have enough?
I have the plant you asked for. It took some effort.
Good, good. Thank you, Eivor.
Okay, so those plants we found were actually helpful. My guess is we missed something
Here you
here.
are. And be careful. This brew will feel as cold as ice on your lips, yet will burn like a fire in your belly.
Ah, okay, so we get another chance to go to Asgard. Or to... Yeah, so this is probably the Jotunheim potion. So we can actually go there. Okay. But I think... Let's look. Going deeper. With one set of dreams explored, it's time to venture into the next. So I think here's the problem, because we didn't finish Asgard right away, and I left it till the end. I already went into the cave that we probably were supposed to explore later, containing the plants, and I just like saw the plant was interactable and did the interaction and said, oh, I should bring this to Valka. You know, and so Valka probably never told us, hey, you need to collect plants for me. And then I can send you to Jotunheim as well, or something like that. All right. Let's. Although I guess going deeper will be. What to do? We have 2 more skill points. I guess let's do those first. Let's see. Spear is not really useful for us right now. I guess light resistance or poison resistance. Flail. Poison build up. Attack damage sounds good. And that is health is good. Then we can go to range, stealth, and melee. Yeah, I guess we'll need that occasionally. So that sounds okay. So we've at least spent these points. Alright, but I think we'll start Jotunheim next time. That seems like a good thing to do at the start of a new stream. But I guess we can speak to the guy that's been waiting for us for the new area. I'm also kind of tempted to see if we can upgrade anything in the village. Let's talk to this Hunwald person. Get a bit of a taste.
Eivor! Isn't it, men? Life in the rough, in the company of friends, sitting beside a carefree river.
I'm here for the mead, Lord Boy.
I just adore the laughter of the water, the spice of mead in the nose, the spittle of shouting Danes.
Norse, you trollwort!
Norse, yes, forgive me. Norse.
We're not Danes. Who are you? No one we know.
This is strong stuff. You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skull come to join us?
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really.
Can we flight with him?
Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your meat.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
Every warrior in this clan deserves a song or saga, Lord. Why Eivor?
Because her name alone dries the tongues of my enemies. If such a hero fought beside me, I'd fear nothing.
What is your name, Lord?
I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current Elderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. A secret and powerful order, if the whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That is a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
If I knew my father was ill and beyond saving, I would ready myself to take his place. Will you take up his burden, should he fall?
Oh, banish the thought that such a great man should perish. But if he were to pass... Yes. Yes, I believe I could. I must.
You sing a sad song, Hunwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection, now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? to a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now, but when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
Ah, you are the chieftain here. I suspected as much. God praise you, Eivor.
I won't be leading you into the heart of a shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the rune.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord Boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
He seems
I
familiar.
fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
Who is... Oh, he's the winter... He was the winter event vendor. That's where I've seen him before. Anyway, yeah, I'm wondering, you know, like on one hand he seems like a really naive guy. On the other hand, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he was actually, you know, just trying to dethrone his father and become king himself. So we might be aiding a coup over there. Anyway, so I think I'll be considering wrapping things up soon.
Eivor, hversu gengur?
But let's see what our inventory says. Did we get any raw materials and stuff? No, we didn't. Okay, so we don't even have to bother looking what we want to upgrade.
Evil. Eivor.
Do you have anything to say? Not really.
I should go.
Oh wait, let's check the map just
I want to see the Alliance
to be
map.
sure. Alright, so Lincolnshire is 160. This is 190. This is 250. So yeah, I think we picked. We could do Essex, but I think Essex cleared later and Sussex. And we finished Kent. So I guess we'll do Lincolnshire and then Essex or Sussex. Probably Essex first.
I have changed my mind.
No, I haven't.
I should go.
Alright, let's go and see if Layla has anything to say. And then I think we'll be done for today and for this week, in fact. And the next week we can start fresh with Lincolnshire and then maybe Jotunheim as well. depending on how long Lincolnshire takes. Let's see if she has any... if anyone has any comments on the whole Asgard story. Well, you don't have anything to say for me. That doesn't bode well. And I guess you're still... yeah, okay, so I guess nothing has changed here. Anything on the computer? Not really. Alright, then I guess this is a wash. I'll just go back in again. Oh, what is... there is a book. The Era of the Vikings. What is this? Guillermo de Croto. Guillermo de Croto, or something like that. The computers all show Stonehenge from a distance. But then when you log in, or when you use it, it's actually a picture from Valhalla. That's a bit weird. I guess they have a separate login screen picture, but you see the icons on the desktop. Seems kind of weird that they wouldn't have passwords on their computers, though. But anyway, I guess this is where we end. I'll just, yeah, so I hope you'll have a fun time on the weekend. And I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Because, yeah, the story is really interesting. And I guess now we can do a little raid to finish things off. I hope you'll come along. Just, you know, say hi. You don't have to stay there, but, you know, check it out. And maybe if you think you can come back later, you know, then, you know, just follow and come back later. That's fine as well. They'll be happy if they have some new followers. Oops. Wrong computer. Okay, so we'll be raiding Sinea. We've raided her before. She's fun. And yeah. See you there. Bye-bye.